Good morning. So this weekend, or yesterday rather, I've been making some trees. This is my sort of first attempt at some homemade trees after a technique I saw on YouTube, and I came up with these. So they're not quite finished. I've just got to do the bases, but the tree itself is finished. Made with wire and horsehair and flock, with a little bit of glue and PVA and some filler. So I made the armature out of wire and then painted a mixture of filler, glue and water all mixed up and painted onto the wire to get rid of the twisty wire form and turn it into bark, which I think has worked quite well. And then used horsehair to make the structure of the canopy, and then glued on some flock. So I started out with wire. I did have problems getting the right sort of wire. I started off with this stuff, which I think I got in somewhere like Poundland for a roll of it. However, it's too thick. So I continued my search. Eventually came up with this stuff, which is much thinner and easier to form the tree. The only problem with it is it's covered with some black oily substance, so as soon as you start touching it you get black everywhere. So the second tree I made, I wore some rubber gloves, but this is APAC floral craft wire, which I got in Hobbycraft. I can't remember how much it was, but I bought two rolls of that. So I've made about 3 or 4 armatures, and I've got about, I don't know, half left. So that was the base of the tree, the trunk. And to make the canopy, I've used rubberized horsehair. So I ordered this 2 or 3 days ago. It came yesterday, which is why I started making the trees. And I got this from CM3 Models online. It's an A4 shaped or sized piece of rubberized horsehair. It cost £2.55, which I saw 3 or 4 different places, and this was £2.55. Seemed to be the cheapest for an A4 sheet, so I ordered 4 of those. £2.90 delivering. It came 2 days later. And you just rip bits off and glue them onto the different branches of the tree, and then flock them. So I used spray glue all over. Oh yeah, first before I did that, actually I sprayed the whole lot brown, so you can see that it starts off a greeny kind of colour. I actually sprayed it brown with my air gun, so the trunk and the horsehair were all brown, and then that gives a nice effect of the smaller branches, if you can see that under there. Probably better on that one. So you can see the under branches are all brown, and then the canopy is green. And I guess it depends on the sort of flock you use. So I've got quite a limited selection. I used blended turf. Is that by Woodland Scenics? Is it? Yeah, Woodland Scenics blended turf. So I'll probably get a couple more different shades of flock to try out But overall I was quite happy with those trees. Certainly as a first attempt. Looking forward to making a few more. And while I was at it, I thought actually if I just slice the piece off, they'll make hedges. So last night before I went to bed, I cut out 6 lengths of hedge, glued them onto some cork board, and I'll paint those up and flock those a bit later, and then have a selection of hedgerows. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching.